launching a project on red card to jungle justice. We know that in Nigeria of today, citizens find it easy to take law into their hands and kill innocent individuals. They even kill people they suspect of committing crimes. The provisions of our Constitution, Section 33, provides the right to life. And other provisions of the Constitution also provides the respect for dignity of human person. No Nigerian has the right to take the life of another Nigerian. And what we have also seen is that sometimes the people who are lynched are not actually criminals. They are innocent. It could be a mistaken identity. It could be due to one reason or the other. So what the law provides is that before you kill a Nigerian, that a court of competent jurisdiction should actually pass a judgment on that person before the person is killed. Therefore, we call on citizens of Nigeria to stop jungle justice, to stop extrajudicial killing. We call on security agencies to ensure that individuals who are accused of committing crimes are held accountable, they are investigated, they are prosecuted, and if they are found liable, they are sentenced. The problem is that some Nigerians have lost faith with security agencies. Some Nigerians also believe in quick justice. But why should we kill innocent people who have not committed a crime? Why should we kill somebody that the law has not said is guilty of that crime? So, like the person who represented the Commissioner of Police rightly said, we will be going to the grassroots. We will involve all Nigerians in this campaign. And we want to ensure that we respect the sanctity of life in Nigeria. Life in Nigeria doesn't really mean much again now. But we know that when we respect the law, when the law takes its full course, when individuals who are found to be violating the provisions of the law are held accountable, then the issue of red card, the issue of jungle justice will stop. So this campaign is to encourage Nigerians to follow the due process of the law, and also to encourage our law enforcement officers to ensure that individuals who are found wanting are investigated and are held accountable for their crimes, so that when we go to sleep, we can sleep with our two eyes closed.
So many innocent people have died through jungle justice. And when you look at it, there's so many reasons why jungle justice happened, which we may not even look at now. But the issue is that nobody has a right to take away another person's life. You remember what happened in October 2012 in Rivers State, where about 4 people were wrongly accused and they were lynched and they died. So this had been happening, and most signs seem that it is underreported. And that is why we've come together to initiate red card to jungle justice. Now the idea of red card is driven from soccer. You know, in soccer, if a striker tackles wrongly, the referee will give a red card, which means that the person should exit the field. In reality, red card, jungle justice has done much harm to us. Jungle justice has killed more people than we can imagine. Jungle justice is a serious crime and has affected a lot of people. And that's why we are initiating red card to keep it out of Nigeria. Today, we are engaging the Nigerian police, the Ministry of Justice, CSOs, which include the Cleen Foundation, Green Light Initiative, Security Affairs, Code, and others. We are also initiating other ministries to sustainably combat jungle justice. Today, we're here today to launch the red card to jungle justice, which is not the end of it. And the aim is to make sure that at the end of this, we'll have more stakeholders, more people getting involved in the fight against jungle justice. The idea is that after now, we have more organizations, we have more advocates, more media houses carrying out campaign against jungle justice.
The Nigerian police force and other government agencies are here. The Nigerian Constitution provides that each and every one of us will have the right to life, and that our life can only be taken when a conviction has been made by a court of competent jurisdiction. The Constitution also provides for the dignity of the human person. And that means torture and extrajudicial killing is not allowed by the Constitution. The fact that Nigerians take law into their hands and kill fellow Nigerians is wrong. It should be condemned. And that is why we are here to say that there should be a red card to jungle justice. We should all respect the provisions of the Constitution. We should all respect the laws of the land, which does not give any individual the right to kill his or her fellow human being. There have been instances where people have been lynched, and at the end of the day, we found out that those people did not even commit the crime. And that is why we are happy that the Nigerian police force is here. Where people are suspected of having committed crime, the best thing we should do is to hand over those people to law enforcement agencies. And we also call on our law enforcement agencies to do good investigation and diligent prosecution of individuals who are suspected of committing crimes. It is only when the law takes its normal course and people are convicted and probably they are sentenced to death should their lives be taken in accordance with the provisions of the law. Innocent Nigerians have been killed by mobs. Somebody can start shouting Ole or Barawo in a park, and before you know it, they will pounce on somebody and kill the person. There have also been stories of somebody owing people, and because the people who are owed don't want to pay, they start shouting armed robber, and before you know it, people are lynched. So why we are here as Cleen Foundation is that we believe in the sanctity of human life, and we believe that the Nigerian police force and other law enforcement agencies should be up to their responsibility to ensure that we stop this problem that is escalating, that is increasing. And of course, we know that as we enter into the festivity period, that there will be so many problems associated with the festive period. We do not have the right to take life because we did not create life. Therefore, we support the red card to jungle justice. We also call the federal government to create enabling opportunity for young Nigerians to have what to do, because they say an idle mind is a devil's workshop. When people are not employed, when people are hungry, they tend to crime. And sometimes criminality can also involve jungle justice. So what we are saying today, law enforcement officers, please do your duty. Nigerians should respect the provisions of the law, which says that the right to life is sacrosanct, and it can only be taken away by the pronouncement of a law of a court of competent jurisdiction. Please join us and say no to jungle justice, and also join us to say red card to jungle justice.
Commissioner of Police Bala Chiroma, who is unavoidably absent, by the time he received this your letter, he was amazed, because we have been looking for any organization that will come up with this idea of jungle justice red card to stop it. We are on 21st century now, not in old age. So this jungle justice is a barbaric method of carrying punishment or meeting a punishment in innocent, sometimes innocent persons. And we police at our end, we are trying all our best to see that we abated this jungle justice. This thing we recorded about 2 or 3 in Abuja. But what we want you people with this noble idea to be doing, to give us timely information, because police will not be everywhere in Abuja, because of the number, the limited number we are having in Abuja, the policemen. So somebody has to give us information that so thing is about to happen. Then from there we will move there and then take charge to rescue the suspected person that they allege he committed an offense. In so many cases, They are not, they didn't commit anything. As this, the last speaker rightly said, just somebody will raise a false alarm, say this person commits social things while he didn't commit anything. Before you know, people gather and start beating him. Sometimes it leads to death, sometimes serious injury. And what we are suggesting that, and this your program, you should move to the grassroots, enter all the communities, engage so many NGOs like your own to sensitize public. They should allow police, even if somebody commit offense, they should allow police to make arrest, do a diligent investigation, thorough investigation. Then from there, when we finish our own investigation, we hand it over to the court. We arrange him to in court. His court will determine whether that man committed or did not commit. So I'm advising you to go knock and carry, even not Abuja only, even all over the federation, separate your tentacles and see that this jungle justice stop. And we at our own part will give you 100% and support to support this jungle justice.
Every Nigerian has the right to life. We have a provision in the Constitution. A problem shared to the right people is a problem half solved. When you take your problem to the wrong people, they will add problem to the problems you are already having. Just as the ACP have rightly said, go to the right people. Table your matter to the right channel. From their table there, they will take it to the court. The arms of the Attorney General is widely open to protect the citizenry of this country, and I assure you that equity and justice will prevail as far as the Attorney General is concerned. So I want to urge all Nigerians, not even this particular organization, that when you have a particular problem, make sure you meet the right people at the right time. Because once, especially in a criminal proceeding, once you delayed any information, it affects the proceedings of the court. But immediately the crime is committed, you go to the police will file an FIR, and immediately they will take it to the court. Sometimes you find out that some people are actually innocent. They are detained unnecessarily, and at the same time, justice is denied. The Attorney General is not always happy with that. You find out that somebody just stole a chicken, and instead of finding him, you will end up being detained unnecessarily, either at the police custody or in the prison without being taken to court at the right time. But when the right people are met, I assure you that justice will surely prevail. So on behalf of the Attorney General, he has asked me to tell all of you that his arms are open. As far as he is concerned, he will make sure that justice and equity prevail.
It has been a long time that this jungle justice has been on, and we have been trying one way or the other to see how we to come up to the glory of Almighty. You people brought it up. Well, as you know, the vigilante, we are just coming up, and our preoccupation is to give information to the police and other security agencies whenever any crime occurs, we just give them the opportunity to do this thing. Well, our primary objective is just to give information. Now, you know, every nook and corner in Nigeria, we have vigilantes. We are sending this down to them so that if at all there's any of this nature of jungle justice, they have to report the incident direct to the police for proper investigation. Formally, you know, vigilante is just like, what do you call, not even informant. They don't even pass information. Anything they see, they will start to bombard the people by killing and all this. But vigilante right now has been reformed. And by the grace of God, we are going to do our best. And this, the Commander General instructed me to tell you that we are going to do our best to ensure that jungle justice in Nigeria is prevailed.
adopt this red card to jungle justice. In your office, make sure we have information on red card to jungle justice. You can create a campaign. We also call on civil society organizations anywhere you are in the part of this country. Please adopt this campaign. Our interest, our ultimate desire is to make sure that red card to jungle justice is replicated in all the 36 states in Nigeria, because jungle justice happens in every state in Nigeria. It happens in every community. So we call on everyone, media, every part of the stakeholders to be part of this fight against jungle justice. And next year, we hope that we'll have more campaigns in different strategic areas. Once again, I want to appreciate you for being part of this jungle justice. Please, as you do social media campaign, don't forget to tag or use our social media handle or our hashtag red card to jungle justice.